All right, we're so early in the season. Both of these teams are very promising. For Frug on the orange side, we have Ryan, Supram, Biot, and Faye Webster. Enjoy it. Yeah, I'm not going to say all that. On Vicious, Retro, Bappo, Mikey, Zuko, and it is blue on the neutral Joust. Grabbing that disc, gets a pass over to Mikey, who misses the disc, gets a race, and it's going to be cleared out by Frug. Ryan with the disc now approaching that blue bubble, bringing it in, looking for an option, looking for a teammate. It's a pass up to Biot and over to Supram, who puts it in, bouncing it right off of Retro. Gotta hate those self goals, but you know what? 2 points is 2 points. It's Frog up by 2 in the first 30 seconds of the game. On the blue Joust, it is Zuko passing it over to Bappo. Bappo across to Retro, and a nice pass over to Mikey, who's going to approach that bubble, getting a whole lot of harassment. It's a pass over to Bappo, stolen away, but it's going to go back and forth a little bit. Who's finally going to control it after it bounces off all the geometry? It is Ryan, who's going to try to clear it out left side, but not all the way. And here's Zuko once again over to Bappo. Bappo in the bubble, takes the shot, 2 point, and we have a tie game. Eight minutes, 30 seconds, and here comes Frug on the offensive Joust. Faye's able to grab that, immediately sending it out to Supram and over to Biot. Biot cross court all the way to Ryan. Ryan resetting it back to Faye. Faye all the way across to Biot, and Biot once again resetting it back. Oh, but Faye's not able to catch that and is going to have to chase that disc down. Is able to grab it. Nice pass over to Supram, who bounces it off the backboard, does not quite get into the goal, and it's going to be recovered by Biot for Frug. Biot passes it over to Ryan. Ryan up and across to Supram. Once again behind the goal, over to Biot, and there it is, the slam dunk, and Frug is up by 2 points. The score is 4 for Frog and 2 for Vicious, with 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. And out of the tubes, it is Vicious. Immediately Zuko going left side, but it's going to get stuck in that trap area. Frog is able to slap it back toward the blue bubble. Who's going to finally recover? It is Supram. Supram to Faye. Faye behind the goal. Not able to take the shot, however, and it's going to flow right out of the bubble. Bappo for Vicious is able to grab it, clears it out left side tunnel, but there's nobody there for Vicious quite yet. They are going to catch up to the disc, however, and Bappo is going to put it in to tie the game at 4 points. On the offensive Joust, it is Frug out of the tunnel, and Frey to Supram, stolen by Zuko, tries to take the 3-point shot, but misses. Mikey does recover the disc, puts it in for 2 points, and Vicious is now up by 2. Folks, I'm not sure if the Twitch chat is working or not. If it's not working, just send me a message on Discord, please. And it's Ryan coming out. Ryan tries to get out left side. It's bouncing all over the place, however. It's going to be Vicious stealing that disc away. Mikey sending it right back in. And look, there's a Zuko going for that long 3-point shot, extending the Vicious lead to 5. And out of the tubes, we have Frug on the offensive Joust. Faye grabs the disc. Faye is not under any pressure, takes their time, passes it down to Ryan, but the disc is missed. It's going to be stolen away by Mikey for Vicious. Pass over to Zuko. Zuko's not holding on, and it's going to get stolen away by Frug. Biot is able to grab that, clears that out right side, but ooh, there is Retro right there, passing it over to Bappo. Bappo to Zuko, and in the goal for another 2 points. The score is 4 for Frug, 11 for Vicious. Footly, I do see your message. Maybe. Well, maybe it is working because I do see. And out of the tubes, it is Frug on the offensive joust. Faye once again with the disc over to Ryan. Ryan got a lot of harassment, is able to get rid of it, but it's going to be taken away by Bappo for Vicious. Going left side, it's going to bounce in the bubble. There is Faye in the bubble waiting for that disc for Frug. You're going to grab that, try to get that out safely to Biot. Biot bringing it forward, getting a little bit of harassment from Mikey on Vicious. Passes it forward to Frey. There's a whole lot of harassment going on here. Suprum now with the disc for Frug and going to bring it forward. Resets it back down to Faye. Faye bringing it forward. They do have a man up in the bubble. It is over to Biot. Biot back to Faye. Faye right back to Biot. And the stack is just chasing like crazy. It is a throw up. Oh, they threw it away. Not able to cover that pass. And it's going to be back and forth. Oh, and Frug for Ryan. Ryan is able to grab that, sends it right back in. Suprum with the disc now, floating it in toward the bubble, drops it down to Faye. Faye behind the goal, puts it in for 2 points. And that is a 5-point advantage for Vicious. On the Vicious offensive joust, out of the tubes, it is Zuko with the disc, passing it over to Bappo. Bappo right side tunnel to Mikey. Mikey bringing it forward, waiting for their teammates to catch up into the offensive zone. Right now, Mikey is ahead of almost everybody. Looks like it's going to be a pass up, but no, stolen away by Suprum. And Suprum is going to bring that forward on the left side. Nice cross-court pass to Ryan. Ryan does not seem to be in any hurry. We only have 3.5 minutes remaining. It's a pass down to Biot. Biot center to Faye. Faye is not able to catch that, however, and it's going to be stolen away by Bappo for Vicious. Bappo is going to bring that forward, center clear all the way up. Nobody's there yet. Here come the stacks. It was Mikey who was able to get it, but not able to put it through the goal, and eventually ends up back to Zuko. Zuko passing it forward. Geometry jumps in the way, however. Over to Bappo. It's going to be a lot of stunning going on. Disc is getting slapped around. It's going to get cleared out a bit by Ryan. Suprum is going to clear it out of the zone, but here come the stacks. Oh my. Biot is going to grab it, not going to get it in. Bappo now is going to clear it out for Vicious, but the geometry gets in the way. It doesn't quite get out. Mikey with the disc backing it up now. 2.5 minutes remaining. It's a pass up to Retro. Retro cross court over to Zuko. Zuko teasing it around, goes cross court over to that right side tunnel, and it is not recovered by their own team. Frug is able to grab it. It is Ryan going right down through the center, right to Mikey for Vicious. It's like they're playing tennis here, folks. It's going back and forth, but not in the goals. It is Ryan now clearing it out of their side over to Faye. Faye trying to clear it up center, and there is nobody there. There's the stacks. It is Bappo getting there first, resetting it back to Retro, and Retro clearing it out left side to Zuko. Zuko's over there on that left side tunnel. Zuko going to bring it forward, pass down to Mikey in the trench. Mikey is slowly bringing that forward, and a reset back to Retro. Retro passes it right back to Mikey. Mikey up to Bappo. Bappo taking a shot, but Faye snatches it away and clears it out the left side tunnel. We have 1.5 minutes remaining. Faye going for that 3-point shot, getting that 3-point shot. And at 1 minute 30 seconds, it is Frug with 9, Vicious with 11. Frug is only down by 2 with 90 seconds remaining. On the offensive joust, it is Vicious and Zuko with the disc. Zuko holding on to it, backing up a little bit. Only one player harassing them, that is Suprum. Zuko's doing the dance and getting away with it. It's a pass down to Mikey. Mikey up to Bappo. Bappo going through the center all the way to Retro. And Retro's going to take that full half-court shot and make it for 3 points, extending their lead to 5 with less than 1 minute remaining. All right, here we go. Offensive for Frog. 36 seconds remaining, and they're not able to get it to the other side. The entire Vicious team seems to be just swarming all over that disc. It's going to be a pass. It's in the blue zone, but It's going to get reset to Retro in their own goal. Clears it out left side tunnel, doesn't get all the way out, however, and it's going to be erased. Faye is able to grab that for Frug. Frey dancing along the ceiling, 10 seconds remaining. What is Frey going to do here? It's going to be across to Ryan. Ryan all the way across to Biot. Biot in the bubble, but no, stolen by Bappo and cleared out by Vicious. And that is round one. Frug 9, Vicious 14. Now, looking at these stats, I mean, it's obvious from the scoreboard that Vicious has been playing a better game, certainly a more rounded game, points distributed throughout their entire team. Frug, Faye with 5 points, Biot with 2, and that's about it. There was also another shot that did Chicago off of Retro. I don't remember who got that. That was quite early in the round. You know, I'm not going to comment. Both of these teams are better than I am, so I really can't even give advice. Looking at the possession time, you see Frug has possessed the disc slightly longer than Vicious. What does that mean? Well, just that they've been holding on to it longer. Obviously, they haven't scored. Look at the shots taken. Wow, 7 shots for Frug and 11 for Vicious. That certainly reflects in the score. I'm also noticing the stuns. Vicious is pretty violent. I suppose they're living up to their name there with all the stunning. And here we go on the neutral joust. It is going to be Vicious, going to slap it into the orange zone, but it's a free floating disc. It's going to be a race. Who gets there first? It is, back and forth, a whole lot of stunning. They're more interested in stunning each other than grabbing that disc. Finally, Zuko is able to grab it for Vicious, bounces it off the backboard, but in and out of the bubble. It's recovered by Bappo for Vicious. Bappo backing it up, a nice pass to Zuko. Zuko dancing, trying to take that upper shot, and there it is. Top pocket, 2 points. Vicious starts with a 2-point advantage. And for those watching, this will be hopefully the last time we're casting informally. Our other production lead, Dano McFabulous, who's working on a great casting package, should be back in town tomorrow. And we hopefully will be casting tomorrow with that new package on the Zero Gravity League Twitch channel. It is Frug with the disc, Biot up, just crossing into the Vicious zone, passing across to Ryan. But a pass to Suprum is intercepted by Bappo for Vicious. And Bappo is going to send that all the way through the right side tunnel. And here come the stacks. It is Zuko going for that 3-point shot, missing the 3-point shot. It's going to rebound right back to Mikey. Mikey resetting it back to Retro. Retro taking that pass across. I think that was almost intentional. I'm not sure. Bappo does not hold on to it, however, and it's going to get somewhat cleared out, but there's Retro just waiting there in the tunnel. Just happened to be there. It is Mikey now. Mikey taking the shot, but ding off the ring and right back out of the bubble. Wow, you know, that's like the second or third shot that just missed it. You know they should have made that. It is Bappo. Bappo to Zuko. Zuko trying to redeem themselves with a 2-point shot and making it. It is Vicious up by 4. All right, here we go. Frug on the offensive joust. And out of the tubes they come. It is Faye with the disc. Faye is going down to Ryan. Ryan all the way up to Biot. Biot resetting it back to Faye, and Faye right back to Ryan. Ryan in that left side tunnel is not going to go cross court, but a beautiful pass to Suprum all the way back to Biot. Biot back to Suprum. Suprum behind the goal and putting it in for 2 points. And Frug is on the board with 2 points, but Vicious is still up by 2. And out of the tubes, it is Vicious now. Zuko with the disc immediately going to the ceiling. Going to pass across to Mikey. Mikey just hanging out there, getting harassed from both sides. Back to Zuko. Zuko going right side tunnel to Retro. Retro bringing it forward, waiting for that teammate and waiting for a team. They do have a cross court to Mikey, but instead they're just walking it forward. They're going to reset it back to Zuko. Zuko back there watching and waiting. Nice pass across to Bappo on the ceiling. Bappo approaching the bubble, backing off a little bit, and a pass to Zuko. Zuko coming back. Bappo with the disc once again. Bappo taking a shot. 2 points. And now Vicious is up by 4 with 6.5 minutes remaining. Once again, another frug offensive joust. Out of the tubes they come. It is Faye with the disc going left side, but bounces off the geometry, and oh, how unfortunate for Faye. It's going to be a free-for-all, chasing that disc down, slapped backward by Zuko, and once again, it's going to be a race. It's a stunning race back there. It's going to get slapped into the blue zone. Who grabs it first? It is Ryan for frug, putting it in, and the score is now frug 4, Vicious 6. All right, here we go. An offensive joust by Vicious. Zuko immediately going left side, but Bappo right there, not getting very far on the left, passing it across to Mikey the rest of the way onto the left. Mikey bringing that forward. There's absolutely no defense there and just putting it in. Actually, there was a player there, but didn't seem to matter a whole lot. It is Vicious 8, frug 4, with 5 minutes remaining. And out of the tubes, it is frug on the offensive joust. Faye going immediately to Suprum. Suprum all the way across. Not sure if that was intended to be a pass or not, but it's going to be stolen away by Mikey. Mikey passing it to Zuko. Zuko going for that half court, but nope, off the ding ring, and it's going to get cleared right out by Suprum. Over to Ryan. Ryan sending it right back into the blue bubble, and who's going to get there first? It's a bunch of stunning, and Suprum is able to grab that disc first. Pass over to Faye. Faye taking a shot, but a wonderful save by Mikey, clearing that out. And here comes Vicious. It's going to be Retro going for the half court. Yep, 3 points. Nice shot. The score is frug with 4, Vicious with 11. And here we go. Offensive joust for frug. Faye with the disc going right side to Suprum. Suprum the rest of the way to Biot. Biot cross court to Ryan. Ryan going right back up to Suprum. Suprum on the ceiling. There is a defender in the goal. Suprum behind the goal, however, puts it in for 2 points. The lead is now 5 points for Vicious with 3.5 minutes remaining. Out of the tubes, it is Vicious. Zuko with the disc dropping down rather quickly, passing it over to Retro. Retro all the way near the bubble, but it's going to be picked up by frug. Ryan, frug, and who is that? It is Biot with Ryan. Nice little dribbling going on there. Ryan bringing it in, taking the shot, but off the ding ring and back out of the bubble. Their teammate, however, is trying to get to that disc. It is Suprum able to grab it, sends it back up to Biot. Biot gets, stolen away by Zuko and sent out toward the left side. But Ryan is able to grab it for frug, passes it right back in. It is not passed to a teammate, however. Biot is there, grabs it, but stolen away by Bappo and Vicious. And there it is, Mikey clearing it out of that zone. And here comes, it's frug, it's Suprum getting that disc, saving the goal and sending it out right side. But who is there on there? It is Ryan, but stolen away by Bappo. It's going to go back and forth, a whole lot of stunning. Bappo is able to clear it out of the bubble, but Biot is awaiting, and over to Faye in the bubble, up to Biot. Biot puts it in for 2 points, and it is frug 8. It is Vicious 11. It's only a 3-point game. It is a 1-2 score game with 2 minutes remaining and an offensive joust for Vicious. And here we go, out of the tubes, it is Vicious. Zuko going left side to Bappo. Bappo up to Retro. Retro passing it forward to, somebody who's not able to grab that disc. I believe that was Mikey. And it's going to be stolen away by Frug. Superhome with the disc, sending it into the blue zone. There's nobody there. If their stack can get there quickly, it doesn't matter. Superhome gets a beautiful three-point goal. I'm sure that was on purpose. At least when Superhome tells about it, that was absolutely on purpose. Doesn't matter. It's 11 points for both teams with just over 1 minute remaining in a vicious offensive joust. Out of the tubes, it is Zuko with the disc. Zuko dropping down, getting a little bit of harassment, sends it over to the left side, and there's Ryan stealing it away, going for the half court, making the half court. Wow! Frog is up by 3. Wow, I did not see that coming. That had to shock the Vicious players. We'll find out. Out of the tubes, it is Vicious. Zuko with the disc going left side to Retro. Retro's trying to get all the way across to Mikey. Mikey below the bubble, below the shield, waiting for their team to get in there. They're down by 3 and 30 seconds remaining. Takes it. Whoa. Tying the game at 14 with a nice 3-point shot. We've got 20 seconds remaining. We have a tie game. We just might get to see a little bit of overtime, but I believe the clock has stopped. Which player, which team has called the timeout? It is Frug who called the timeout. They did drop a player. Hopefully they are able to recover that quickly. Hello, Kroger. How are you doing? Well, fine. Don't answer me. And pardon me while I try to figure out what's going on. I don't see anything. Oh, who knows? Well, look at it this way. It's an opportunity for me to drink something. By the way, this is being recorded. It will be available on Twitch. I don't know how long Twitch retains it, but y'all want to watch it later? Absolutely can. I'd pick up my controller and try to see what's going on, but I don't even think I have one connected at the moment, so I do apologize. And do hope that Frog is able to recover their 4th player. Not sure if Ryan's going to be coming back or if it'll be another player on that team. Oh, there we go. It is Ryan coming back. Just waiting for them to unpause the game, and we will continue with round 2. 20 seconds remaining in a tie game. I mean, what kind of strategy do you have here? you really don't have much time. Vicious probably is hoping that Frug screws up the joust and leaves the disc there. Otherwise, it's going to be real hard for them to grab that disc and make any points. And it'll probably go into overtime. By the way, this is the part where you guys send messages in the chat that I can respond to so we don't have so much dead time. Or not. Oh, there we go. The orange team has unpaused the game. And here we go. It's going to be an offensive joust by Frug with a tie game and just seconds remaining on the clock. And out of the tubes, it is Frug. The disc is grabbed by Faye and stolen away by Mikey. And oh my God, makes the 3-point just like that. Boom, right in there. Vicious, 17, Frug, 14. 2 games for Vicious. That's it, folks. It is over. Vicious has won. Congratulations. Hey, this has been Pinch Nerve, and I'm casting for the Zero Gravity League. And you know what? You'll probably hear from me again tomorrow night. Y'all take care.